Hey everybody, Captain B-Nard back here with another Sun and Moon Wi-Fi battle. Today we have a battle against Trevor, and he's got a very strong team, as you can see. Pretty much everything on there is either a setup sweeper or something very bulky, so a lot of potential threats. So it is definitely going to be an uphill battle, guaranteed to be another good one, and we're going to get right into it. So, looking at the team preview, I really wasn't sure what he was going to want to lead with at all. So, I actually just end up leading with my Salazzle. It is Focus Sash, so it does give me a couple of options. He actually just leads with the Minior, and the Shields Down is going to activate, and that is going to change him into the more defensive form. So I'm just going to go straight for the Dragon Pulse here. It's the best move I have, so I'm going to hit him up with that, trying to get some damage. It takes him down by a little less than half, and he is going to go for the Shell Smash as predicted. That's going to drop his defense and special defense, but sharply increase the attack, special attack, and speed. And he actually has a white herb on there also to return his defenses to normal, so pretty strong setup he has right off the bat. I just have to go for another Dragon Pulse trying to wear this thing down. That does take him into the red, but he does survive. And he's going to hit me up with an Acrobatics, which is going to drop me all the way down to my Sash. And then the Shields Down is going to activate again to change him into Core form. So unfortunately, because that happened, he is now faster than me, so he is going to hit me up with another Acrobatics and finish the Salazzle off, dropping me to 5 Pokemon. So then I'm going to come in with Decidueye, and I just have to go for a Sucker Punch here. Luckily, he goes for the attack, so that is going to be enough to finish the Minior off, fortunately, and drop him to 5 Pokemon. So then he's going to come in with Salamence and get the Intimidate to lower my attack. And he is going to go for the Mega Evolution into Mega Salamence. I stayed in here because I really didn't want to risk letting him set up a Dragon Dance for another sweep. So he actually just goes straight for the Double Edge instead. It is a flying type move now because of the ability Aerialate, and that is just going to one-shot kill me. Unfortunately, dropping me down to 4 Pokemon. He is going to take a bunch of recoil from that. So then I'm going to come in with the Mudsdale, and he is just going to go right for another Double Edge. And I am max defense here, so that's going to take me down by about half. And then I'm going to get the Stamina to increase my defense more. And he is going to take Rocky Helmet and recoil damage. So I'm just going to go for the Rock Slide here. And that is going to be more than enough to take the Salamence out, thankfully, and drop him down to 4 Pokemon as well. So then he's going to come in with the Toxapex, and I just stayed in here trying to take this thing out with an Earthquake. Really, again, can't risk switching because I don't want him to set up on me. So he actually does survive that with about a quarter of his health. Goes for the Scald, and that is actually going to be enough to take my Mudsdale out. I was a little surprised about that. He must have some special attack investment on this thing because its attack is very low. But anyway, that's going to drop me to 3 Pokemon as he is going to regain some health with the Black Sludge. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Como-O, and he is going to go for the Baneful Bunker here, just trying to scout me, see what I'm going to do. But I actually decide it's a good time to go for the Dragon Dance to get my attack and speed up, trying to set up a little potential sweep on him like he's been trying to do to me all game. So he is going to regain some more health with the Black Sludge. So he's actually going to go for the switch this turn. He wants to save that Toxapex for later, so he's going to come in with Aegislash, probably predicting the Dragon move, but I do have Earthquake, so I'm going to go for that instead. And that is actually going to be enough to one-shot the Aegislash. I was a little surprised about that, but I am max attack with a Dragon Dance up and a Life Orb, so that is going to drop him down to 3 Pokemon, which was good for me. So he's going to come in with his Mudsdale then, And I'm going to go for the switch here. I don't really want to risk being able to one-shot this thing. I'm not confident I can, so I'm going to come in with the Vikavolt, predicting the Earthquake, which he does go for. Not going to do anything to me because of the Levitate. So this turn, I'm just going to go for the Energy Ball, trying to take him out, but he actually does survive that in the red, and then he's going to get the Stamina to raise his defense. And he actually goes for the Rock Slide on me, and that's going to drop me down to about a quarter. He actually gets the crit on me, but good old Volt Switch able to take that one like a champ, and then I'm going to regain some health with the leftovers. So he is going to switch out here. Not really sure why he wants to save the Mudsdale at this point, but he does, so he's going to come in with the Marowak. I just went for a Bug Buzz in case he did switch, so that actually takes him down by about a quarter, which is not too bad. And then I'm going to regain more health with the leftovers. So, this turn he does outspeed me. He's going to go for the Shadow Bone. Maybe he was predicting a switch, that's why he didn't go for the Flare Blitz, but I actually am able to live that with 13 health and hit him up with the Air Slash, dropping him down to about a quarter, and then I regain more health with the leftovers, but it's not really going to matter because he does outspeed, so he's just going to go for another Shadow Bone. I'm thinking he must have speed investment on this thing, so that is going to be enough to finish the Vikavolt off and drop me down to 2 Pokemon. So I'm going to go ahead and come in with my Primarina, and that is going to force him to switch. He doesn't want to lose the Marowak, so he's going to come back in with Toxapex, probably predicting the water move, but I actually do have Shadow Ball, so I'm just going to go for that, taking him down to about half. And I do get the special defense drop, which was good. And he's going to regain some health with the Black Sludge. So, I'm actually going to switch out here. There's really not much I can do to this thing with Primarina, so I'm going to come back in with the Como-O, and he actually just goes for a Venoshock, which is not going to do too much to me. And then he regains more health with the Black Sludge. So, here I'm going to take the opportunity once again to go for a Dragon Dance, get my attack and speed up, trying to set up a late game sweep possibly. The only thing I'm really afraid of from this thing is a Scald Burn, so he does go for the Scald and doesn't do too much damage. Thankfully he does not get the burn, that would have been really crippling, and then he is going to regain some more health with the leftovers. So, he is going to go for a Baneful Bunker this turn, just to scout me once more. I'm just going to go straight for the Earthquake. I think that should be able to kill from that health, but he did protect himself, and then he's going to regain more health with the Black Sludge. So this turn, I guess he's out of options. He just has to stay in and hope he survives an Earthquake, so I do go for it, and that is going to be enough to take the Toxapex out, fortunately, and drop him down to 2 Pokemon. I'm going to take some Life Orb damage, though, but no big deal. I am sitting in a pretty good spot right now. So, he is going to come back in with the Alolan Marowak, and obviously I am going to be faster, so I'm just going to go for another Earthquake, and that is going to be more than enough to finish the Marowak, and that is going to drop him down to just 1 Pokemon, as I'm going to take some more Life Orb damage. So, finally, he's going to come back in with the Mudsdale, and at this point, it's just elementary. He has just about no health left, so I'm just going to go for the Outrage for a guaranteed kill. I am going to take Rocky Helmet damage off that shot, but going to be more than enough to finish the Mudsdale off again. I survived the Life Orb damage with 28 health, and that is game. So, thanks for watching again, everybody. Hope you all enjoyed. Please hit that like button, leave a comment, and or subscribe if you did enjoy, and stay tuned for more new battles in the future. So, that's it, and we will see you next time.